Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me today on Krista So Crafty. Today we're going to be glass etching some glasses that I have in my kitchen. So I thought I'd bring you along with me. For this project, I'm going to use some existing glasses that I have in my house, armor etch, some rubber gloves, and the stencils I made. If you want a more detailed explanation how to make the stencils, let me know down below and I will definitely do up a little video on that. So always wear your rubber gloves. This is acid and acid will burn you. So make sure you're being careful, and of course make sure you're in a well ventilated area as well. Now the first thing we need to do is go through and clean the glasses, and I use 70% rubbing alcohol and just a shop towel, a paper towel. And again, I'm going to go around and clean the glasses on all sides. Now it's time to start putting the stencils onto the glasses, and so I'm going to move these out of the way and bring in this wonderful glass holder that my sister made for me. If you'd like to see a video on this, please comment down below and I will definitely do up a video. I do have these stencils all ready to go, but I am going to take my scraper and scrape down the back of them. This just ensures that the vinyl is stuck to the transfer tape, and it allows me to take the paper off a lot easier. Once I have the paper off, then I'm going to bring in my little holder here for my glass, and I'm going to line this up and just lay it down and make sure that everything is all down properly. You can take your scraping tool and scrape on it, just be gentle. And then I'm going to take and peel off the transfer tape, and this is the same process I'm going to do for all of the glasses. And here's the last one to have the vinyl put on it, and now we can start with the glass etching process itself. I'm going to bring in a towel and lay it down so that I can lay all the glasses out and do the glass etching on them all at the same time. I don't want to do one glass at a time, otherwise this will take me forever. Because each glass, when you put the etching cream on, has to sit for, I leave it for 5 minutes. So I do not want to do this, 4, 8, 12 times. No, I don't want to do that. Originally I was going to use this glass holder stand to do the glass etching, but it's kind of in the way, and for what I'm doing with as many glasses as I'm doing, I just decided I would just lay them down, and I'm going to organize the towel so that it is tucked up there so that they don't roll. For me, in this situation, this is what works best. Just do what works best for you. I do like to have a surface where the items are not going to move around, because you don't want the etching cream to drip out of the area where you put it, because glass etching cream is not particular about where it etches. So if it drips off, it will etch wherever it drips. So again, this is what I'm doing. I'm putting my glasses all together, and then I'm just rolling up this towel so that it holds it up snug and it's not going to move. And it worked really good, actually. Now that I have everything situated the way I want it, I'm going to open up my Armor etching cream, and I'm going to start applying it to each individual glass. You want to use a small amount at a time. It is quite thin, so it's runny. You want to put on enough that it's going to etch, but you don't want to put on so much that it's going to run off of your surface. And I go through and I do this on every one of the glasses. I know that some of them sit with the etching cream on longer than the others based on how I'm doing this, but it works out fine. You can't tell that some of them have had, maybe 7 minutes, and some only had 5 minutes of etching time. So it worked great for me. I'm going to set a timer on my phone once the etching cream is on all of the glasses, and then I will move on to the next step. I believe the Armor Etch bottle says 3 minutes, but I always do 5 minutes, and I've never had it cause an issue or anything like that. Now what I'm going to do is I like to take the excess etching cream off of the glasses and put it back into the container. You can definitely reuse the etching cream, and so it saves you a little bit of money there, because etching cream is not cheap by any means, but you know what, it's a tool that you're using as well. So if you can find ways to make it last longer, go for it. And this is one way that I have found. And so then I just go through and scrape off that excess etching cream and put it into my container. In this process, you want to wash the acid off your cup before you take off the vinyl. Now, give it a really good wash all over. But I always start here and I push it off. So it's going to go down into the sink. And then I'm going to set this aside. And same thing, I'm going to wash this off and push it down away. Always use your rubber gloves. This is an acid and it will burn your skin. So I'm going to rinse it and then I'm going to wash it with soapy water. So right now I just want to get that acid off of there so it stops processing. And then I can touch these and not worry about getting acid all over my hands. Okay, so it's getting a little hot. So now I'm just going to use soap that I have here. I'm just going to wash it off. Just want to make sure that you get all of that acid off. Make sure you clean up your brush really well. If you're going to use it again, I like to reuse my brush, and this is I only use this for glass etching. I don't use it for anything else. So that's all clean. Just going to go through and do the rest of these glasses. So here's the last one. Just going to get some soap on here, get it all washed up. And then I will take these back to my desk and we'll remove the vinyl. And we're all done. Now I'm going to use my weeding tool to help remove the vinyl from the glasses. You want to be careful that you don't scratch your glasses with this, but it definitely helps you to lift up that vinyl. And then yeah, you just lift it up and peel it off and you can see your beautiful design. These turned out so great. And like I said, you cannot tell between all the glasses which one had that glass etching cream on for 5 minutes and which had it on for 7 or 8 minutes. And there you go, we got them all done. I love how they turned out. I'm sad that I broke one. I dropped my phone and it of course landed on the glass and broke one of these big ones, but that's okay. When you're working with glass etching cream, like I said before, you do want to be very careful because it is an acid, but I love the finish it does. Like, look at how pretty that is. And that's on there forever. This can go in the dishwasher, in the microwave. Would be a wonderful gift for somebody if you wanted go and buy a set of glasses and then you can glass etch them with their initial, or you can put last name on there or whatever you want to come up with. I think a housewarming gift, this would be perfect. And again, I'm sad that I broke one, but whatever. At least I didn't wreck my phone. I did get some glass etching cream on the front of my phone and I quickly grabbed a cloth and wiped it off. I do have the protective shield on my phone, so thankfully it didn't do any damage, but be very careful. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I think it was a lot of fun and I've been wanting to do this for quite a while. I had done one of these, I don't even want to tell you how many months ago. And anyways, so now they're all done. I think they turned out great. I do need to go through and there's some sticky stuff on here from the vinyl that I used. You can use removable vinyl to do this. It works great. Just want to make sure that everything is stuck down really good before you start doing the glass etching. So again, I'm happy that you joined me today to make these glasses and I hope that you give it a try. You can use glass etching cream on many, many products. You could use it on glasses. I've made a casserole pan. I'll put a link up here, wherever it is. I've done beer mugs, beer steins, coffee mugs, and just have fun. Do find lots of different designs. These ones I just made in Cricut. I just took a circle and I put a letter S and then I sliced it. And yeah, that's all I did for these. But other than that, it's good. So thank you again for joining me today and happy crafting.